Hi, and welcome to episode 4 of Evil Empire. My name is Icon, and we're going to continue our adventures today. We're going to build some proper housing for the inner council today. I missed that opportunity during the last episode. We're going to trade a little bit with the archaeology expedition that's coming our way, just as we started the episode, and most importantly, we're going to have some fun. So between all that, I'm not sure what will happen today, because that's up to our storyteller friends. So they're buying that human meat and the disgusting nutrient paste meals from me. I'm fine with that. They also buy the leftover items from our operations. Perfect. So we just take that silver. They don't sell anything which I want to buy right away, because it's all just a little bit too costly. We're going to put down a meditation spot for the old lady here, and tomorrow we're going to smelter and bring up some new steel for the beds for the ladies. Those beds here will be for the prisons, I think. So Anya, well, let's wake her up. She's going to grab a bite of food. And then she's trying to calm Julian down. Why should I? We got better things to do. Let's smelter ourselves some steel and craft some beds out of that. So Freeman is still suffering quite heavily from the sensory mechanites. Let's take care of that. So, what's the steel count? Well, roughly enough to bring up the beds, I'm afraid. But we're finished with the first segment of the fortifications. That's something I do like, though. So let's finish those beds. First goes to Freeman. She's building those things, so I think she should be having the first dibs for sure. So let's see. This should be Anya's bed. It's an excellent one, even. Yeah, definitely gonna be the bed for the old lady. And well, we don't have the steel to build the last one, sadly. But I want to check out what piece of art there is on the on this thing. Brit of Black. Oh well, the picture's Brit. Maybe I should give it to Brit then. So what do we have here? No, not Anya. This furniture is engraved with a depiction of Brit Moffat crawling across sun-baked dirt while vomiting. Thousands of unmoving tigers surround the scene. The image contrasts suffering with lonesomeness. A spruce tree in the background seems to symbolize devastation. Yeah, I think that's such a intimate piece of art Freeman created for her good friend Brittany there. I think that should stay with Brit. Well, the good part about that, this place here might be filthy, but at least she's now alone there. So that should be a benefit. The deserter. Well, we're loyal with the stronger people. Well, loyal is not really the right word. I think people like these transhumanists will always just work on getting stronger. And that's just their priority setting, I'd say. And if you want to help me and this channel to grow a little bit further, just push that subscription button if you haven't done so already. The notification system is all voluntary, and the most important thing for me, though, is enjoy Rimworld. Those subscriptions, though, help me to create more and more content for you. So, enough of that. Let's keep going. I'm very, very happy to see how the fortifications are going forward here. But at the same time, there's still the issue of one bed missing here. Why do I have these outlinings here? Ah, it must have been when I was planning to do a prison there still. Alright, we got now the solar panel technology available. Wonderful. So I'm not going to go for this right now because I feel like we got other venues to put our steel income into right now. Awesome. So now we also have a bed for Anya. Sadly, the excellent one is for Brit, but if you take a look on the art on it, you reconsider your excellent rating in no time, I'm pretty sure. So let's start hauling more and more of those steel slag chunks. The good thing about them is you can just drop them. You can just carry more of them at once with the proper mods. I use a mod which enables my colonists to carry as much as they can actually carry, because I found it always a very, very weird thing that they're only carrying 1 stone at a time, even though their carrying capacity is a lot more than that. It always felt very, very awkward to me, so this mod was exactly the right thing to cure that awkwardness. Okay, I'm not deconstructing the ship chunks as of yet. I'm leaving them open for the moments when I need, when I'll need more, what's it called, components. Components are quite valuable stuff, and I don't like to stockpile valuable stuff in my colony without use, because that only attracts danger. Alright, so there we go. Let's check out the moodlets here. So spacious interior and quite comfortable makes them a lot happier. It's still a awful bedroom in their opinion, so we have to work on that during the next time. But it's going to take a little bit longer to facilitate that. So since these things are now done, the solar generators are now... Oh, I want to check that out. I want to know what she's going to destroy. Yeah, it's okay. It's just the spine of a lesser being, Freeman. If it does make you happy. That's the kind of woman she is. When she gets angry, she destroys somebody's spine. She's quite a scary one. But, I mean, as a transhumanist, I can understand that she's not too happy with these spines. Wow, look at that thing munch through my hydroponics. Yum, 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 yum. Alright, that thing just is not really beneficial for us at this point of the story. But I can already imagine Brit that she would insist on keeping that creature as a biosphere manager that she is. And later on, I'm going to use the food these things produce for my prisoners. That's where we're headed, because it's going to be very, very powerful this way. So yeah, lights are happening. Wonderful. So we are needing a new research project, of course. So the solar panels have been tackled. That's good. Geothermal power, I don't consider that as terribly important right now. What's important right now would be, to me, that we're able to assert our dominance better. And how to achieve that better than by getting new smithing technologies available. But there's another thing. So either we go for direct weapon productions, or I'm going to go for, where's my, here, Atlas's materials. We're going to go for the chem fuel way. Yeah, let's research chem fuel first. Because chem fuel is a wonderful way to get rid of excess biomaterial. If you ever have too much biomaterial, you can make chem fuel out of that. And what's better to make than to make chem fuel explosives out of your prisoners, and then to hurl it back at your enemies again. That's wicked. I'm going to put the meditation spot, of course, over here. So this is Anya's. Alrighty. So we should be stabilizing Alpha 1 now, little by little. I mean, the variety of resources is quite low. The Hot Dough Alliance. These people bring up the Slurrypeats as mounts quite often. I didn't expect that when I started to play this biome. So, why is Anya that unhappy? I say, serious pain? This is putting her into serious pain? We definitely should take a leg next time. I'm sorry, Anya. Or we could go for a peg leg. Well, whatever. I think we should research prosthetics as soon as possible. As the transhumanists these people are, they should be having a very, very high interest in that. But we really need some human resources. These poor ladies need to do all the work by themselves. It's not how it's meant to work here. Can already tell that this is making people unhappy here. But well, we're going to get we're going to get past this initial bump. Quite positive. So the amount of steel I'm using right now to start my colony out is insane, because I have to build up each and every wall is to be made out of steel. That's just so much work. And then there's these stupid mechanites, no tinter, which are bringing us permanent pain and rest fall off problems, because Freeman is growing tired more quickly because of the mechanites. That's the problem. Paid forced weather. So what would be the forced weather? Rainy thunderstorm. In return, we would get things we just don't want. Lunar Highland decorative plant pot. Okay. Lunar Highland. It sounds like something from the RimNauts mod. Some moon stone. Quite literally. Alright. But we're working as fast as possible. And Anya is in hidden room now. Oh gosh. Alright, the solar panels are done now. Awesome. So next step, I'm going to mine out that tin ore, and we're going to create some nice floorings with that. Alright, Brit is luckily my miner, and she's going to be busy with that. Alright, the good thing about tin, it's very, very easy to acquire. It doesn't need any skill to mine out tin. And since I don't have any good mining personnel available right now, we're going to need that longer than I like it. So floors out of metal, we're not having the technology for that yet. So is there any way to use the tin I'm mining out already for some kind of flooring? It doesn't look like it right now. Dang. So can change that as of now. Alright, so we got to wait until the smithing technology has been researched. So I'm going to rethink my decision. Chem fuel after smithing. It turns out that metal, well, I could have thought about that. I mean, it's metal, we're producing better metals. Oh, and there was some request for some louder music. So now I have it even on record that I put it up. I kept forgetting it. So, but now, please feel free to leave me feedback if it's not good yet. So, I'd be happy to give you more volume if you please. So there we go. Anya is now back to normal. That's good. Slow but steady progress. So this mining ops is, under these circumstances, not that useful, because we're going to just go for a forced hauling tour here on Brit. Can she dig that? Yeah, she can do that. Awesome. We're going to get a lot of steel chunks in here, and I just hope that I'm going to be able to get the fortifications done on Alpha 1 at the end of this episode. That would be a very, very nice end for this episode, to have walls around this place where I want them, and the ability to defend this place as I deem it right. That would be good. So the amount of steel in this base is going to be insane. Alright, so I'm going to let Freeman now smelter her own steel. If Anya is too tired to do so, I'm going to let her do no work for now. Alright. Oh, it's so such a strainful process here. Alright, there's our first rat. We're going to tame the rats now, because like I said a few episodes ago, this is pretty much the only life which lives here, and when we're breeding them, we're getting more food out of that, and they don't need much. I'm not going to leave them grazing, and if I'm lucky, some stupid invaders will attack my pet rats and waste time with that. So it's a good deal if you ask me. So Anya got a food poisoning from an incompetent cook. So that means the whole colony will have the pukies now. Unless I forbid that spot, but what do you do then with it? It's hard to get rid of singular item stacks in Rimworld, so most of the time I just accepted that everybody's getting the pukies for one turn. So let's see if Brit succeeds at taming a rat. How hard is that actually? Never paid close attention to that, so we're doing it now. 34% chance she has. It's quite a lot, isn't it? So, going to create a animal zone now. So, create a new area. Grazing animals. I don't want them... Oops, I want to invert that. I don't want my grazing animals to be allowed in inside the hydroponics, and not inside the quarters of the council, and not inside the freezer. So basically, I'm ruling out all the areas where they could get to fetch some food. This slurrypede is a natural inhabitant of this biome, so I'm absolutely fond of its ability to survive out here on its own. And I'm not willing to give this thing so much food. Let's see. If it starts to starve, we're going to rethink that decision, of course. Because, after all, Agnes is a part of our community. And she's worth more than most of the lesser beings coming in here. Because Agnes is at least almost 2,000 years old and mostly a machine. What's not to like about her? So... yeah, there goes the Pukies train. Choo choo! So the only alternative I would have would be paved tiles. They're neutral to look on, but I don't know. I don't feel like going for something like that for the inner council's rooms, you know. That doesn't feel right to me. I'd rather wait until we have the research technology, the technology researched. I'm going to cut down the mining job until then. We're almost done. Look at that. We're almost done. Me happy now. So we're going to manipulate the terrain now on the entrance areas, of course, to make sure that we're using this area at the best possible, or in the best possible way for us. But apart from that, the good thing is building with steel is very, very quick. I mean, steel isn't too robust, which is very strange, but compared to stone, steel is not that robust. All right, let's check out what these fabric traders have to offer. So first of all, take our nutrient paste meals. People come back and seem to like it. Also, here, beautiful leather. We collected that. It's good that somebody finally comes to pick it up. There's another piece of clothing you might want to have. Here you go. Wonderful. Thank you. So much money. Apart from that, do we want to buy something? I don't think so. We're just taking in the money. So this is the first profits from our human resources projects. You see? There's nothing bad about working with human resources. But I think I'm very unhappy with our efficiency at this point, gotta say. Efficiency-wise, I'm very, very unhappy. Starvation. So Freeman is starving. Why are you starving? And why did nobody tend your friggin' mechanites again? So that's because doctoring is for some reason on priority 2 on all of them. How did that happen? It's normally not my code of conduct here. Alright, so somebody had to get up and put Freeman back into bed. Poor gal. Okay. Oh, of course, all these assignments are worth nothing if you don't... all these zones are worth nothing if you don't assign them. Of course. Just noticed. Are these things eating my rice plants? Get away. Good lord. So, do I have the trading spot? Yes, I do. Outside of my base next time. Keep your filthy animals away from my food. Jeez. So there's our first rat. Welcome. Welcome, little meat source. Of course, I'm only starting out. We're needing more rats than only this one, but I think everybody needs a hobby. And out here, Brit will need some more time to find some proper specimen to have a real life as a biosphere manager, you know. Hey, we fed her right back with some new rotten stuff. So a pack of dusk rats, 5 of them, and Freeman is downed. So that's pretty unfortunate. I don't think that's going to be a easy situation for us. So I think we're going to go like this. So dusk rats, I don't know what these things are. A widely hated rodent for soiling kitchens and spreading disease, rats have a way of following humans. This rat seems to be markedly different from other rats. It is a purely nocturnal animal and has 4 glowing eyes. Alright, the damage is 4.2, so it has damage, but not too much of that. Okay, so I'm going to fight it like that. Brit will be standing here and hopefully fighting off everything. It's a really, really bad moment for Freeman to be down with the pukies. So I have to block the door because otherwise they'll be swarming inside. I already know how this works. So, but we're fighting off these disgusting rats quite nicely. Alright, so we're going to... yeah, that's good. So we're going to stabilize this dusk rat, because it's an interesting specimen after all. Let's study it. It already lost a few of its parts, but yeah, Brit can wait. She's not going to die like this thing here. Alright, so after stabilizing came killing. Well, that's what Anya did. I'm not criticizing her decisions here. I think this would be a... I can already imagine, like, Brit went away, like, please save that for me. It's an interesting specimen. I want to keep it. And Anya was like looking at that disgusting rat thing with the 4 eyes, being like, I'm going to patch that before I get over to you. And then Anya accidentally botched up the treatment of that thing. So, come on. Don't be like that. Cremate that stuff right away, Anya. Sometimes I wonder how you made it 72 years without my guidance. But well. Colossal Arrow Fleet. Oh boy. They're just migrating. So sad that my people are low right now. Arrow Fleet, well, what can I say? Flying jellyfish with a extremely valuable leather. So as soon as Anya is rested up a little bit, we're going to hunt it a bit. Brit is just useless with guns. Generally, Brit is pretty useless with when it comes down to fighting in general. So normally the downside of Aerofleet hunting is that these things are exploding when they die, and you risk to destroy your biome. But well, in this particular scenario, I can only ask you which biome. So fighting off these things, we're going to make some nice profit out of that. And like I said before, the people of Alpha 1 are very, very interested in making progress and profit at any cost. And I think they started to hate humans a little bit across the past time. I mean, they are, I assume it, no. I put it together like this. Transhumanists are frustrated when they're having no prosthetics. So basically, they're not liking the fact of being human to begin with. So I came up with the idea that maybe they dislike humans in general. All right, there we go. Let's start hauling our treasures back home. Nice. Very happy with that. Okay. Freeman will be available quite soon again. That's good. So, hauling wise, Anya should be the person doing that job. Let's see if she's going to haul these babies. So, Freeman is able to walk again, and the first thing she does is smashing things. She's definitely a smashy lady. That's something I start to notice about her. She really likes to vent out her anger somewhere. But that's okay. Bang on the walls a little bit, baby. We don't mind. It's all steel out here. So there you go. Now she's nice and calmed down. So I think I'm going to manually haul the Arrow Fleet back home, just to make sure that this work is getting done completely, because I don't trust my people here. And these things are way too valuable to let them rot. Also, why are corpses not being stored in here? Can't understand. I mean, we shouldn't store rotten corpses in here, yeah. But apart from that, everything else which is corpse should be stored in the freezer. Come on. It's not that hard, isn't it? No, Anya. You're well rested, you don't need to sleep right now. Look at that wonderful blue fur accumulating. Oh, there's a big boy. And also we got some arrow fleet meat. That's also pretty good. But apart from that, arrow fleet fur is on a market value of $3, and that's quite something. It's really quite something. It's not bad at all. Okay, so we're almost there with the fortifications. Where did that Tukiri leather parka come from? Oh, it's tainted. I see. So I'm sad that psychopaths are minding tainted clothing. It doesn't make sense to me, honestly, but whatever. Whatever makes the game happy. So come on, Brit. You're chilling while your hydroponics are burning? It's not what I expect from a council member. Well, well. So we're really making only slow progress today due to all the pukies today. Food poisoning slows down the progress in your colony heavily. Silence. Alright, so silence is held near a camp of the Blue Moon Corporation. So how much of a distance do we need to take there? 1.29 days. You know, we're not exactly the kind of philanthropic beings here. And there was no readout on Silence's skills, so I think you're doomed, Silence. Silence is doomed to fall silent. Man, it's such a cheap pun, and I don't even feel bad about it. Okay. So that's progress for today. But we really need new people here in the colony, because my biggest problem is that we're getting things not done quickly enough, in my opinion. It's just all a little bit very slow, in my opinion. Yeah, come on, Freeman. First you carry them over, and then you leave a hole in the wall. So there we go. Ha! I achieved my goal. Wonderful. Always a nice feeling. So next part about this. Oh well, we're going to take the big mining too. I want to carve out this area here to make sure that I'm not giving my enemies unnecessary cover. I mean, right now this is still a mess because you can use these areas. Here's even a little niche. So there's a lot of things we have to iron out to make a proper fighting zone out of that. But one step at a time. Royal Ascent. I don't know. I don't want to step on your spaceship. These royals are not the saviors we were looking for. And my friends, it is sadly about time to say goodbye for today. So I hope you were enjoying your ride as much as I did, and feel free to leave a comment down below. And of course, thank you so much for watching. I'm appreciating your time invested in my videos a lot. I do, really. And yeah, drop a like on that video or leave a subscription on the channel if you want to help me out. I would deeply appreciate that gesture. Whatever might be the case, I wish you a wonderful time until we see each other or not. And yeah, goodbye.